When someone wants to calculate more, the face is check. So yeah, it's good to use this period, this beautiful break to ensure that we are up to speed. Like especially those that we send the emails, those that were not up to speed, that had to just join us to catch up fast. So I give us some encouragement, some insights on really how to speed up that process, and it's pretty that straightforward to do. So you just dedicate a few hours and you catch up. So regardless, I think one of the things we'll be doing today, we have all the time, mainly be to review, shortly review all what we've been able to do all through to date. But before then, that's number one thing. Number two thing is we get to help ourselves out on our assignments and projects if we are having difficulty with that. Then the third thing is to use this time to actually just focus on our learning in our dashboard for those that are pretty not up to speed yet. Yes, I think we first it's good to start off with the assignment and project bits. I think we should kick off with that help. Yes, who needs some help in his or her project? I know a while back some people said they were having some issues with their in January, so they were having some issues. Though they were not able to explain their issues well. So I think it's a good time we bring those things up and resolve them together. If you are in any of this category, please raise up your hand while we get into that. Okay, so the last thing on Gemini is with sis. Yes. I did not even know. I haven't thought on backwards. I know I'm putting something that way. Yes, have you been able to do it? I just was a 51 guy. Yeah, I also have the same problem like that. I had to for the thing, the categorically states that this podcast will last 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah. And then in the prompting, when I use when I try to use information or method, they actually time it, the podcast works, and they time it, read the time, and everything they are supposed to actually be the same 5 minutes of scope. And then it's really recommended that the one solution where it's in that notebook and start for audio record. When the audio record comes up, you store that it is audio. In fact, the did is 17 minutes. 17 minutes. Yes, and I try to always repeat that this podcast will last for 5 minutes. And that is like, all right. When you come from the same thing. It's doing what you want. You are saying your own, him is doing his own. So I'm not saying the other way. We're able to summarize it to that. For that work, and what is not okay. I don't have this because I couldn't do my assignments or stuff, and I wish I should not be doing it from time to the study. Because once study, I think it's yeah. The quiz part itself is important. So I don't know that there's anybody yes, I think after you submit assignments, you should be able to edit. I think it's possible. I think it should be very possible. So this is you're trying to use this projector. This thing too like to show. I don't know why. Okay. So my screen is reset. So this is what you're talking about, okay? Yes. This assignment, projects. Produce a 3 to 5 minute podcast episode exploring innovative possibilities of generative AI in West Africa. Length should be between 3 to 5 minutes total. Style should be conversational. Okay, for those of us online, somebody here on site, Prof, has a complaint about the week 6 assignment on Gen AI. That asked to create a podcast. Okay. And he even gave some timing, opening 30 seconds max, main content 2 to 3 minutes, closing 30 to 45 seconds. So the first thing to do is just to go and search LLM. I think I started that, and you can see my prompt. First of all, I pasted it all of these things. Let me open my downloads. This was how I am trying to do mine. We try together, see how it goes. The guide that they gave from the opening 30, blah, blah, blah. I have that. So I put it in a document and I sent it here. You can see the document here. And it started speaking in tongue. This document serves as a structured script outline for an educational podcast. First of all, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, it understood the document I sent to it. Now, and I told it, use it to produce a 3 to 5 minute podcast episode. Then guideline, length, 3 to 5 minutes. So this is what it said. I have started creating your 3 to 5 minute podcast personally. The audio overview is generating in the background and generating in the studio with about 10 minutes. So it says in about how long does it take to generate? It takes not long. It's taking more than 5 minutes or so. Because I think I've been here more than 5 minutes. Because when I was trying to do this yesterday, my phone went up. It's like you don't need to create account, Abby. You don't need to create account on the notebook LLM, Abby. I don't think I created accounts. I did not know. But the issue is that if your Gmail is logged in, I think it works in Gmail. Since my Gmail was logged in, it just immediately used it. And after the information is sourced. That's what I'm looking at. If it will complain about duration, because see what it's showing here. It's showing that my Google is pro. That's it there. They're saying I'm on. So let's see if this my pro plan help. Then okay, it's already running it. This is it. You can see my own. It's still around 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 46 seconds. 5 minutes. I think it boils down to how you really give it context. It cannot be something. So let's check your own now. Do your notebook LLM. Let me see what. And those of us online, are we hearing what this thing is saying? Can we hear what is playing? We're not hearing what is playing. How come now?
And you really have to look at the compute power required. Traditional LLMs rely on vast air-conditioned server farms just to process a single query. It's incredible amount of vast.
Somebody is asking, somebody is asking on the call, uh, what did you use to create the PDF? You cannot hear the podcast. I don't know. I think it's because of the noise cancellation on my system. It's making you not hear the podcast. So creating PDF is easy, but the thing is, whatever you use to create a PDF is not really important. You can use anything to create PDF. That thing, it can upload any document, even though it's picture, even though it's your normal document format. It shouldn't be a problem. No, see your own cap here. It shouldn't be a problem. I just simply came to Google Docs, and all of these things is here. So those of you that say you are facing issue, are you really sure? Because if you just did this, produce a 3 to 5 minutes podcast, look at this thing I'm showing. Don't look at me. Okay. If you just did do a this, and you end it here, it might not work. You see? See what I did. I'll repeat again. This already, I've given the AI some solid context on how to do this. So it gave opening, main context, and closing, right? So he already knows how to do this. So what I did was I just copied all this context, came to my Google Docs and pasted it. This is it. So after doing it, I simply downloaded it. All I did was download it. If you want to download something, it's not a big deal on Google Docs. Just come to your file, see download. When you come to download, these are all the formats you can download the document as. You can download it as a Microsoft Word. You can download it as a PDF document, ODT, TXT, RTF, HTML, whatever, Markdown, MD. That AI likes using a lot. So whichever, doesn't matter. So I just click on the download. I just chose to download as PDF. Then I open my notebook LLM. Then I think when I was typing the prompt here, you'll see this. They say upload files. You can see it here, PDF, images, docs, audio. You can even upload audio. If I hover over the more, you can see all the supported file types. TXT, you see that MD we saw that time. MD, doc, CSV, PPTX, that is PowerPoint, e-publishing, Aviv, BMP. In fact, all the format is here. Even video is here. M4A, MP4, everything is here. WAV, recordings. So all I did was simply create audio and video overviews from YouTube. So I think what I'm even seeing here is that you can even paste a YouTube link here. Maybe use a lecture, a 30 hours lecture. You just tell it to extract the key important aspects. So you listen to it, it will extract everything for you. So what I did here was just to upload the document. As you can see, this is the document I'm talking about. You can see the document here. Just that same thing, just like I told you. Then that is the document. I just sent the document to it. I did not even give it any prompt. And this was what I hope. It just said, Gen AI West Africa, innovation, challenges, and listen, you can see what is now wrapping. This document outlines a structured script framework for a podcast, because that is truly what it is. It's already a structured framework for how the podcast should go. Then when I saw that, yes, it captures what I understood, what I gave to it, all I did was simply say, use it, that is the document, to produce a 3 to 5 minute podcast episode, exploring blah, 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 blah. And then it did exactly this. So I don't think I did anything special. How did they share link? Okay. So I can share link, Abi. You can prompt it again now. I think it's Google that has this software. So one other thing you have to note is that if you are sharing something, nobody will have access, just like Google Docs. If you want to copy link, ensure you come here. Like you can see, when I clicked on the share, look at what it wrote here. So even though you can copy this link and think that you submitted, if they were to mark it, you know that you will fail, because they will not be able to see it. When you do that, you have to come to this place, share this notebook, and you can see only people with access. Now I'm the only one. You want to put it on anyone with link. Anyone with link can view this notebook. Then I copy the link and I save. See, notebook, shared successfully. Now, if say we come here now, add submission, you will not be able to paste the link. This people's website really takes a lot now. Yes, we do that now. Your, your reflection is affecting you. No, no. I've seen your screen here. I've seen your screen here. It's no reflection. It's no reflection. But if reflection is disturbing you, you can close the window. I'm just saying that your own screen. It's as if there's a nylon over it that wants to peel. Don't know. Or somebody use water. Somebody use water to wash. Huh? Someone was telling me that I can change this screen. I want the one I wanted to change it. Because I had the laptop. Stay with our family days. We're not able to set. The person I want to collect, they give me the laptop. So you can see that I just submitted this now. Let's say acknowledge, continue. Because I think I was also having a conversation with Mrs. Richard of geospatial, and she was saying something around it's almost not possible or easy to be able to. Why do these people websites take this much time? I don't think so. Pro might just be that I might not be jamming this thing easily, like exhausting credits that fast. Maybe I might have more pay. I don't know. I'm not doing so much prompting. Okay. So this assignment has made our okay, let our history be played on the background. I think Mrs. Richard was right. Maybe maybe if you submit, you will not be able to edit again. Mm. But it's still the same, as long as if that's going to be a better way to do it to be whatever link you are pasting, if it's linked to a document, you know that all the editing and changes you have to do will be in the same document. So that I just noticed that
I'm here
now.
up and down. So can you hear me?
Yes, sorry, what did you say?
I said you can't edit the link because the moment you submit your assignment, that's the link. They will send you a message that you should not touch it again, that you submitted. Then you can only edit in your drive. You just go to your drive and change whatever you want to change. But the link, you can't touch it again. For the fact you submitted. And that's it.
Yes, yes, that's what we're saying now. Thank you very much, Mrs. Richard, for that um, mentorship. My system is hanging. Stop. I go. While I was talking, yes, okay. Emmanuel Jaja, yes, I don't think it's a problem. Mine was 5 minutes 46 seconds, sir, and me have submitted. Um, let me not give it another prompt. Let me try something. Let it not exceed 458, please. So you can see all the processing that is going on. So you see, this is interesting. This is interesting. I told you that it shouldn't exceed 4 minutes 58 seconds. See the response. As I understand, you would like the podcast to be strictly under 4 minutes and 58 seconds. However, I cannot control the exact length of the audio overview down to the specific minute per second. So it determines short, medium, or long, and it determines the final duration on its own. Okay, let's say yes, please. The one generated was 546 long, which exceeded my 3 to 5 minutes request. I want it to be below 5 minutes. So let's see what it is going. Let's see if this is enough prompt to end. Sorry, I didn't do. Didn't even know I was disconnected. So I think the weather. I don't know what was the last thing I was saying that you people heard before my network disconnected me. So, but I don't know. I'm talking about those of us that were online. Network disconnected me briefly. But what was the last thing I said before I got disconnected, guys? Somebody here to share. Anybody?
Okay, you're talking about the assignment. I think that's what I heard last. Talking about the assignment and you're asking me to only do a video of how many minutes. I think so. I think that's what I heard last. And it's saying you can't do it because whatever.
All right, thank you. So we had a complaint or an issue with it exceeding 5 minutes. Like you can see, even my first one here was 5 minutes 46 seconds. So somebody challenged me that can't we get it to not exceed 5 minutes on the dot? And then I gave a prompt, let it not exceed 4 minutes 58 seconds. And we can see what the AI said. That's why sometimes it's very important to communicate. How you communicate with your AI too matters the kind of output you give to it. You can see it now even explain something to me that it cannot control the exact length of the audio overview. He told me and it gave me an example of what it can do. I cannot control the exact length of the audio overview down to the specific minutes or second. The tool only shows for general length categories. Now it only has 3 length categories: short, medium, or long. But it determines the final duration on its own. So notebook LLM is telling you. So if you are on medium, if it goes to set you on medium and you do not redirect it that this is short. So, but I still try to get it to. So he said it's going to. I try to get it to focus on short, but try to set a parameter that it should not exceed 5 minutes. So it now regenerated another one. Let us and You can see what happens now. This one now is way shorter. This is 1 minute. Within the limits. No, it's not. It's not within now. This is 1 minute. It's shorter now. So you see, we trying to tell you that okay, work with short, but do not exceed 4 minutes 58 seconds. It now went so deep into reducing so many things. Now we have something less than 2 minutes. So the best we can do is actually continue with our 5 minutes. But another pattern we can also explore is that this that we have here, something that this that we have here, as here is 30 seconds. If I reduce here to 2 minutes, and then here I leave it as 45 seconds, that is this is like 3 minutes something. It might be able to do something different and better. But well, it's fine. I'll just leave my first one there. So I think those that said they were having issue with this would try and do it together. Try and bend that. So yes, this is our notebook LLM for you. And this is the two audio it's generated. So yeah, that is that. I saw I don't know if there is still any issue where we can quickly resolve, then move to something else. I've not been charging my laptop. I'm hearing some sounds coming. Let me plug my laptop first. Okay, somebody, your hand is up. Please go ahead. Please go ahead if you have a question. I thought someone raised his hand. Okay, so I think we've solved for that for generative AI. Who else has any issue with any other one? Let's see if we can also review it together. No, but it's not good.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I was talking since, but I had to refresh my browser. I wanted to mention that I actually just tried it. I've tried it before. The first time I tried it, I got a 50 something minutes, what do you call it, audio. And then I just tried it again. This time I got a 5 minutes, 5 minutes. 56 seconds audio. And when I did some research, it says that normally the short one should be about 5 minutes, the long one is between 10 to 15 minutes, and the longer one is like that, is longer. But I don't know why, as you said, maybe it's because of the you can't really tweak the time, because even when I put in caps lock, it should not be more than 5 minutes, meaning like I'm shouting, it should not be more than 5 minutes, but still on still, he decided to do what he wants to do. And even when he's generating it, I also noticed that you cannot pause it or stop it and say, I don't want again. So it automatically does that. So that's, I just wanted to mention that maybe it will also help other people when they are creating theirs as well.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to, if you even see the second one he generated, when I try to force it not to exceed 4 minutes 58 seconds. That one is 1 minute 36 seconds. It now went way too short. And as I was playing it, I realized that it was not even taking the podcast time. It was just one person talking. So you have to also understand. So, but this kind of thing, I think a situation where if you move it to an editing tool, maybe you make the sound play on maybe 1.2x speed, it will be noticeably normal talking speed. You will not notice it that it was fast forwarded. The time should come drastically down, just like 1.2x should be like, let's say, like maybe 12% reduction on the sound. 2x speed is 50% of the time. Then 1.5 will be 25% of the time. So 1.25 will be 12.5% of the time. So if you take out, if you put it on, it might be even 10% of the time, 10% of 5 minutes. 60 times 5 is what? 300. So we now want to take off 10%, so like 30 seconds. So 5 minutes audio can come down to 4 minutes, 30 seconds. So that means our own now that is 5 minutes, 46 seconds. That is like 346 seconds minus 10%. So like 34 seconds will be off. And if you remove 34 seconds, it will come down to around 5 minutes, 2 seconds, or 5 minutes, 12 seconds. It's still fine. It's still fine. So yeah, that's that. You also have to understand that this thing is audio, right? So it's not like it's text. To tell you just give it text. You use your hand and know how you want to say it. But it needs to try to put a script together, and you see how the AI is talking. They are emulating human being. So when somebody talks, the person say, yeah, I face those. So they are exchanging those words. So they are trying to be like human. You cannot now force them to be too machine-like. And even in real life, how many times do humans stick to exactly the time? Human must still exceed by 1 minute, sometimes 30 minutes. You tell somebody to speak for 5 minutes, the person can speak for 20 minutes. You will not pursue the person. It's either, most times, it's either we go below the time or go above the time. So the main thing is, if your own is 50 minutes, you know that you did not give it a better prompt and you didn't give it better context. So it's just giving you a lot of talk. So it can put you in the long range, right? Then and the others. So yeah. So I think we're done with Gen AI. How about the others? The geospatial data analysis. Nobody have anything for us? Huh? Like all these other tracks, they are very okay. Nobody seems to have any issue or challenge. All right. So I'm glad everybody is having a beautiful time.
So we
Nobody
have
seems to have.
to.
Are
Sorry,
you?
sorry, I was talking to someone. Mm,
Please, your voice is echoing somehow. I don't know. Are you using some kind of Bluetooth or something? I've been struggling to hear you clearly.
can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I say we've been having little issue with the application, the software that was sent to us to install. I don't know. This thing is really giving us stress. Just like my own, I've been trying to install since last week, and finally I did that, only for it to crack this morning. This morning. So that's why we can't continue. We can't go forward. But we are trying our best. We are trying our
Is
best. That's what I can say.
is there anybody that can hear her clearly? I mean, it's just me. But I was hearing the later part of what you're saying. I was hearing the ending part of what you're saying, Richard. You say you're trying your best. So, but I'm not picking your words well.
Yes.
Can you come again, please, with your question?
So can you hear me now?
Okay, you're getting better.
Yeah. So you said I'm talking based on.
It's now you're being audible now. You has been suffering me
Yeah.
since.
So sorry. The geospatial. We have little issue with installing the application sent to us. We are asked to install PostGIS and PostGIS, but it's really giving us tough time. And I tried to install my own since last week, only for it to install and crack this morning, like and crash this morning. So, but we are trying our best, and we have our break next week. So we will use the opportunity to know the best way to navigate and submit our assignment and continue. That's for just fashion.
Okay. So the issues you people are having with the software, have you reported it to their, I think you go on the Telegram community or something?
Mm,
Have you brought,
I'm not on the Telegram, not on the group channel.
why now? I think before you even get sent to us, they will first of all give you onboarding email to Telegram. So go and check your email. So I think it's also something you can bring up there, and hopefully I think the live classes that should be starting this weekend with the other people, hopefully they should be able, I don't even think they'll even be able to assist you much. You need to be on that Telegram community. So we'll find out what could be the issue. What do you think could be the issue? Is it your system? What's the error? And we know, so we'll see if we can solve it together here.
Um, Most times, I think for some persons, after installing it, to tell you that you've not installed the other one. Meanwhile, you've done it already. And if you try to, it will keep installing and going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like that. Why my own? My own is that I was done installing and I tried um the prompt and everything, and it went through. Only for me to submit, and I noticed that the software has crashed. Uh, but I'll try it again today. I'll try installing again today to know if I succeed in doing that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello, please, if you're talking, we can't hear you, sir. Can you hear me?
Sir, we can hear you.
Okay. So yes, I'm asking, is there any other issue or challenge? So we know if we're touching on any other thing. Okay now. So no, this is week 7. Your attendance, yes, mark week 7. So let's do well to take our attendance. Use this to give dates now. This, like I said, they said the week doesn't really matter. So just be, you want to mark week 7. Anybody decides to mark week 8, no wahala. It will not be a problem from what they said. That's what they said. Joshua, please come and take pictures.
Solution is that strength now before you, but it was actually for people to commit as a progress in our assignments. I actually know that I was exceeding the time as given, and I was.
No, it's a good one, man.
Like,
Yes, be ahead. No, it's actually a good thing because we never know the assignments that can chop winch. You understand? There might be something that might now require more than the time. Yes. So that's why I can just use now to do like if the screen goes blank again, let me know. We can start from there and take picture. So we'll just that's why maybe now like we're doing today to just maybe review some of what we've been shooting thus far. So possibly touch on those assignment that has been an issue for us. Because I think last week we already reviewed the week 6 and so for the long sprints. So that's why we've been asking those on the long sprint to be an issue. And everybody seems to be all right. So this is currently like is some sort of break for so many persons. So it's good that we use this our time to actually catch up. So we have some persons here physically. All what we're going to be doing is those that are still behind. We'll use this time. We'll pick more again without that timestamp. Let me remove that timestamp. Where are all those things? Okay, so sections here. So we'll just use now. We'll just focus on our learn with DSN too and catch up and be up to speed. Or is there any other things? I think I see some persons still just join. Are there any other things we should be doing now? So what we're just going to be doing now is using this time to actually focus on all our activities on the Learn with DSL. So if you're backward, please, we still have between now and 3 p.m. So use the time, spend it all on your Learn with DSL dashboard. Do your learning, catch up with where you are behind so that you come up to speed. If there are also any issues or challenges, feel free to bring it up in the group. And I'm super excited I'm here to help out too. Are there any other challenges we should look into? Or we are good? All right. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Let's get into our name with GSM dashboard and go to work. So I'm still here. If you want to stay with me, great. want to watch me take my test.
I'm telling you.
I know now. Okay, that's how I used to rush time. Hey, they like it. My own is I will just score more than 70. What does the material suggest is a consequence of AI hallucination? What is a requirement for the main content of the podcast? Hmm. It must include at least one real world reference, yes. What is the supporting partner for the is Google? What does the acronym IP stand for? Intellectual property. Hey, this is a very okay. Okay, in context of AI risk. Okay, because internet protocol follow while they talk AI. In the podcast exercise, what must the opening segment include? An interview with AI experts. Make I look that LLM. What was yeah, host introduce themselves. I'm correct. What is the primary takeaway regarding prompt design in multimodal narrative? Yeah. It matters less. What is the primary takeaway regarding prompt design in multimodal generative AI? What does multimodal refer to in AI? What should the podcast coding segment in the code generation what was the final most advanced step? I don't know if this is correct, bro. Just go with it. What is the role of a transformer model in multimodal system? Oh, bro. It uses multimodal information from embeddings. It converts outputs back into this one too sounds correct. What does the three entity stand for? 3 million training. Uh-uh. It's 3 million technical. Okay, 3 million technical. The materials do not explain. It's 3 million technical training. It's okay, Sha, 3 million training. In multimodal AI, what is the purpose of converting input into embeddings? And that is XA for this. It uses multimodal information from embeddings. What is the purpose of converting input into embeddings? What is the embeddings? In multimodal AI, what is the purpose of converting input to present the input as a numerical vectors for processing? To compress data for storage. Prof go say time is going. Oh, sorry, sir. Make I quick do this thing. Okay. I don't answer this one. I don't even know if I did correct. To leave am. What is the main ethical imperative highlighted in the materials? What is the main ethical imperative? One is a tough one. I don't even remember the material they come into it. Prioritizing, protecting corporate secrets. Using AI for good. Using AI for no, leave that one. What is a key what is a key tip for achieving high quality video generation from text? What is the final objective in the advanced code generation? What is the final objective? Oh, text audio. See now this will not put which one? Oh, which tool was not listed in the materials? Okay, which one them no list? I know say I don't hear that guy talk soon. Oh.
No, I think it doesn't.
Uh,
It doesn't.
I know he soon. I know say he mentioned. They say was not. I think I choose that one. Now. What is a listed use case for generative video? What is a listed use case for generative video? What is a listed use case? Conducting use case. Okay. What was the model infer when generating an image that the text does not? What must this model infer? You just want to use big word, confuse me. Because the model infer inference is inference. What was the model infer when generating an image that the text model? What must the model infer when generating an image? Text model. What is a key difference between generating an image and generating a video? Video generation requires discovery. What is the primary input for a text image model? What is synthetic data creation used for as mentioned in the recap? Synthetic data creation. What is going on now? This thing is slowing down model training. What business use case is mentioned? What business use case is mentioned for text to audio generation? That's it. Okay, business is valid. What ethical risk is associated with AI training data? What ethical risk is associated with AI training data? That's not explained. Ethical risk. Now choose that one. What is proposed method to address bias in AI as suggested in the challenges? What is the required length for podcast exercise? What does the material imply about the quality of outputs from generative AI? What does the material imply about the quality of output from the level area? Each time wey the material imply anything about quality of output. For video generation, what is advised to reduce artifacts? I don't even know that one. What is the primary goal of prompt engineering? What must the podcast propose? What must the podcast propose solution or outlook be? Now, wow. I think they mentioned this thing in this thing. Conversational, engaging, but fact-based. Okay, not the actually neutral. The main thing wey I know be say I go sharp pass. I don score pass 70% for my own head. So, but if they give up to 98, if I still get everything, oh, good. Okay. I failed. What did I score? 90. I failed 3. Okay, this one. Most advanced step. So now I'm saying na zero. And this same question, na B. Na true, na B. This same question, I still repeat for this place. Eh? Eh?
I was telling that later this one like fail or something. And I was say,
now me say that this one be the answer. The materials do not they did not technical anything. There is no technical anything here. 3 empty. There is no 3 empty.
Yes.
I was even thinking it's error from their end, sir. See the other one why I failed. That neutral, that last one I choose. I be saying that this hopeful of and I choose them before. I choose them before we can't go switch. Try. I choose. No, there was no hopeful. See what they put. Conversational.
There's one place for that something.
No, there was no hopeful anywhere. Come and sit here. Come and this is where we sit. One of these places. Not every time you go there. That place, they clusters. Who's in here now? See now. Okay, you can go to the next chair now. Yes, now. Now, still the go of the fan. I won't make him himself sit down here. Okay. Okay, every other thing now is love. That our arrangement go, but I believe our converse because that's more program our strength. Yeah, it's very important. You have to make money. Okay. But I think that way, I think I am not this AI agents now here AI starts. I mean agents. What agent is about is see as all these different things they do their different things. Like notebook LLM will convert text to audio. Then get the one with you connect with your email, help you draft email. Any this thing fit help you draft email. Phathom fit help you record meeting if you know dey meeting. So if you get like so agent na like everybody go dey do their own thing. Maybe if you use plug now, for instance, plug go send Phathom, he go give Phathom request say give me meeting recording of yesterday. Phathom go provide am, then him go go through everything, or him go send give notebook LLM. Summarize this meeting for me. Then yes, now agents now, all of them go they do the work, they connect each other, they do the work by themselves.
Before they don't give you what you want.
Then go go they do the work by themselves. If you just if they are connected like that, you can tell your AI if it's connected. You say, like now as this class they go on now, it's connected to Google Drive, and if that AI gets access to this Google Drive folder, I will say the teaching I did. You can just tell them the teaching I did on the 25th. In go there, in go see them. The teaching I did on the 25th that is recorded in this my drive. I need you to draft a summary and key points and send to all the emails of my 3MTT fellows. So if I have another folder where I put Deeptech fellows, it will just go straight to that my recording. So everything is folder. That's why folder is folder. I'll go straight to my recording, look at the meeting, okay, summarize it. You go through the meeting, summarize it, compose email, send to all of you. I don't know do anything. So when they are telling people that AI go take people job many people know they use PA again. Because the job that it will do for you is just that they are more expensive. Like yesterday, a session. We're having a session with this thing, with work session. And what was happening? Our lead. This thing I just told you, this is what he uses AI to do. Our lead was giving us an example. You know how much, like first of all, your subscription for Phathom. But every meeting, he does not really come to meeting all the time because he's doing so many things. But every meeting that happens, that he's supposed to be there, that he's not there, he knows everything we'll talk about. So as his Phathom is in the meeting, when the meeting ends, the Phathom already, the AI knows that, okay, AI has access to his calendar. So he knows every day of his meeting. He knows the day of his meeting. So by the end of the day, he'll send command to his note takers, the Phathom and the granola. What they will give him the feedback of all the meeting. He will summarize it, put it in a doc, and send to him. So he will just read it as a text. Yes. He was talking about Joshua, please come and take pictures again. He was talking about this thing. He was supposed to be speaking with some partners. So they want to do like a 28 billion naira something that will make them. This one camera is clearer. Now we can use this one. They want to do like a credit system so that they can give people loan. You can buy laptop on loan and repay. You can check all these other points, whichever one works better. So you just told this AI, I have social meeting with social time. This AI generates content, and before that time, he has already prepared how he wants his slides to look like. So he already provided it with like HTML syntax. because AI might not give you the style of slide you like. You have already given it that context beforehand. So when you do that, say you just type this blah 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 everything you want, the AI generated documents. Because this is AI that already knows everything about him, what he does, because he works with the minister, he knows everything about him. So he knows how to put the information well. He knows everything to say, how to say it. So I just now from this count. Let me see. He knows how to say what to say and all of those things. The AI generated 27 page 27-page slide in less than 5 minutes. So as he's talking to them, before any slide is ready, you use slide immediately and start talking. Yes, all of so all of them were like, this is such a beautiful slide. And the vision of what they are trying to do. So that's one of the things there. It's really I mean, I was not getting angry. I wish I was asking him, are you sure you'll be able to do anything by yourself again? Because even to create folder, it's the AI that will do it for you. You will just say, create a folder in my drive or in my system, so. Put this document inside, create the following documents and put it inside. This person use his cloud, this cloud now, like I can prompt this cloud that go through all the folders in my system and organize them for me properly. To organize it. Is it as for all of us, for all this our folder? If I go to my downloads, you will just be seeing different things, blah, 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 blah. It will organize everything. It will create folder, put pictures inside, put this one. You will look at the picture. Okay, this one is about work documents. Carry work documents inside. Name the files and all those things. Now that one can't show me because AI will create folder for you. That time you are easy to be prompting, create me a folder. Yeah. You never use her, don't create them. So that agentic, that is where the real advanced AI comes. And the thing is, not a small money. You go dey buy like cloth now. Cloth no dey like ChatGPT. Cloth credit dey quick finish. Because the quality of what it will give to you. 3 prompts sef, cloth don tell you say you have used 90%. You dey wait for tomorrow again. But at least ChatGPT, Gemini, you fit do so much. That's all. All masses. Do you know Meta, Facebook, they spend over 400 and something million dollars on this cloud alone. Because cloud people know you write code. You can be building software with cloud. You tell cloud what you want to work on. Yeah, and I'm going to code the thing. They're going to tell you this. They're going to give you messages. So if you do this, it might not really work. They're going to give you code to work with. You accept and the code will replace your code. You go test them. So just do it your own. You just talk to chief supervisor engineer. Like the basic, the cheapest plan of cloud is 30 euros a month. A month. I know be saying now unlimited you go get to. Normally waiting then they give now 50 credits then they give a day. But if you pay that 30 euros a month, you go come get 100 credits a day. 50 a day. And 100 credits a day. So if you still exhaust your 100 credits that day, then the next day, 200 credits a day, 50. Then they can't get max, the business max. I think that one is like 500 credits a day. That one now, 3 people say fish here. That one is like $500.
That's why this thing will not last. You know, this AI thing now that they are doing there. It's all about the cost. it will definitely make it less consistent. That's the truth. If they don't make it more easy to access the cost of the research. People get that. How would you do that? If you employ one guy to come and do that, will you pay such a money in the month? So why would you do that? Right, well, if you want to spend such money, to get such service.
Yes, you have to know that. That is another thing. And now waiting they hold us down for Nigeria.
Somebody, like we said, that you are buying credit for how many euros? Okay, now that euros for a month. If you employ 3 guys that want to do something for you,
No, you will not to.
how much will you pay them per month?
You will not to. Eh? That 30, this is level up to 40K. Now you want to employ people, you want to pay person 50K. And we're also talking about the speed. I cannot have something to do by 2 a.m. and call you. You say go change your from say, how much are you paying me? When they call me by 2 a.m. in the morning. And the speed, like you see how AI can use 4 minutes to create slide and put your word, your tune, your expression, because of how it has been integrating with you. It knows your tune, it knows your words, it knows everything to do. So if I want give person where I employ, I just say create me a slide that I'll use and teach about AI tomorrow. He go expect me say make I provide all the information where I want. Is that not it? I need to use computer, type or everything what I want to then give the guy. The guy will come and find way to create slide, looking for the right color, the right font. Time they go. See their pricing here now. Okay. Now me will exaggerate myself. See it. Free. Then $17 a month. So that is if you are paying for 1 year. If you are paying for 1 year, they say they go bill you $200 ahead. Then if you no want pay for 1 year, you want to pay every month. If you're paying $20, so I want to say 30, it's $20. Then see that max I tell you of $100 per month. So where is that this thing? To see all the things where you go get, then get Claude for Excel. This is this thing. No? Imagine see all the things you can get on Claude. Chat on web, iOS, Android, and on your desktop. Like imagine that you might not even be. Imagine that I see my laptop here is on the office. Let's say it is closed. If I'm on my phone, I'm in Lagos. I'll say, please send me an email to, like he knows because he has access to my calendar. I'm supposed to have sent a contract request for Shell. Help them import refinery tools. I forgot. Please help me create a document of the pricing, make your research on the best available prices and increase it by 15%. Put that in a document and email it to Shell. He will create the document, send me to review the document. I will look the document. So he will go search the internet. What is the average cost of this thing? If na $200, and I tell him to increase it by 15%. So 15% of $200 is what? $30. So he will put on there $230 for all those things. Because he already, maybe when we had the meeting, it was there in the meeting. So he has all the details about the meeting. So I don't need to tell him, say, in the meeting, we spoke about this, about that. He knows, he will just go back to the meeting.
So now, when you have the meeting, all I need to do is, so long as I'm in my phone.
No, there are tools that have you been on meeting? If you join meeting, you see people that have things joining meeting for them. All those things, they are called note takers. One of them now is called Phantom. Another one is granola. Those ones works with Claude well. So that's what people do. When they integrate those things, when they integrate them with Claude, so Claude will just go, it will just be there because for you to do that, you to still spend your credit. So it has all those information, but it's not using them. But when you give it the command to now go and search for the information, to go and request, that is the agentic AI, it will go and request the meeting because it knows the date the shell meeting held. You say, give me this shell meeting on so date. Fathom will send it to it to go through the meeting, take all those points, the research, create the document, send to you to review. Agentic, you see the meaning of agentic. You see, these are three different things happening separately at the same time. So agentic meaning 10 things can happen at the same time, then come back and compile to one. So this one is going through the meeting. This one is searching the internet on all the prices. The other one is creating documents. Then when this one search meeting, you take the detail, they use it. One will now use all the detail to confirm if this thing align. If it doesn't, they modify it to fit. So all those different things happen. Then that same thing, you will now look at the document. Okay, this is very good. This really solves for everything we want. So when you look at that now, see that yes, this solves